Hey, it's Rachel again, and welcome back for video two, all about how we engage our teams in a really agile change planning process. So, we talked in yesterday's video about the importance of really defining what it is to be a change leader. It is about curating and cultivating intelligence rather than having it, right? It's about planning in a really inclusive and collective way rather than just getting it all right. It's about building trust and coalition rather than making sure everybody is just happy, right? And when we make that mindset shift and we make the decision to plan in a really agile and cohesive way, what does that mean? How do we do that? Some leaders ask me, well, am I ceding my right to make decisions? I have to have authority. I have to be able to tell my teams what changes need to happen. And what I always tell them is you're not asking for permission, you're asking for addition. So, as leaders, we still get to say, here are the changes that need to happen. Here are the milestones. Here are the timelines. Here are the big events. That is not where we're asking questions. Our questions come in the form of how we're going to do it, how we're going to implement. Because so often we sit when we are leaders at a particular altitude where we can see the vision and the strategy, but we don't have that frontline access. It's often our teams who are interfacing with clients and customers and patients. They are the ones using the tools and technologies. They are the ones who see where processes get slow or break down. They are the ones who know what is possibly going to confuse or frustrate customers. And so when we invite them into the planning process, it gives us more insight, more intelligence early so that our plans are factoring in possible points of breakdown or slowdown or confusion. Our teams help us inform how we implement, how we communicate, how our systems are or aren't going to interact, how something is going to roll out. They help us spot and anticipate possible risks and plan for them. And if we do hit a wall, we no longer have to worry about the optics and how are we going to justify this to our team because our team is already on board with us. So if we hit a wall, if we need to pivot, we've already built that coalition, that engagement with our teams, and we're going to problem solve it together. And this is a really essential strategy in the face of lots of pervasive, overwhelming, chaotic change. When we're building coalition through that planning process, and we're doing this with our teams, not at them, we really start to change the game of change. I hope that resonates for you, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final video in this series.